Hey guys, welcome to Minimaps Gaming Free to Crap. Today we're talking about APB. Cameron, would you like to start us?
Yeah, why not? So this is APB Reloaded, formerly APB, All Points Bulletin. Originally released by Real Time Worlds around 2010. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. Long story short, I was in the closed beta, and then played all the way through release and all the way to the closing. I was there when the server shut down. Anyway, I put 300 hours into Real Time Worlds, and I put several hundred hours in this, totaling around 1,000 hours across total characters. So you could probably say that I really enjoyed the game, which I do. Um, right off the bat, my favorite things about this game is the customization. The customization in this game is easily the best for a shooter I have ever seen. There may be some secret game out there that I don't know about that has better. If so, sure, go ahead and tell me about it because I love customization, as you guys probably know from my other videos. Um, anyway, I love the customization in this game. You can pretty much make any kind of decals you want. So as you can probably guess, there's a lot of perverted things. But then you run into these amazing artists that recreate characters from video games and create their own new characters into this game world, and it's really unbelievably fantastic. Um, Now, as much as I love customization, I'm obviously not the best at it. And the same goes for gameplay. I'm not the best at the gameplay. But this game has a lot of replayability just for the fact is the gameplay may be repetitive as far as the go here, drop this off, pick this up, go on, move on. But it has the variability of players being your only enemy. So it's a fully PvP game. There are missions where you don't get match against enemies, but that's only because the game can't find you any. So it's not too much of an issue for that. So, but here's the thing though, the game like this is completely detrimental on the player base, which I hope you're glad to hear. Me and Thomas played this night, well tonight, and Thursday night during the summer, and we had about 1,000 players. So that right there should tell you that the player base is actually going pretty strong. Um, so yeah, anything you want to say, Thomas?
I'm going to say I also do enjoy the customization. The gameplay is very nice. For those of you who don't know about APB, it's basically, like Karen says, PvP. It's got a Grand Theft Auto open world style, and you're the criminal, or you can be the cop, which is a great way to play cops and robbers, I guess you could say. And one problem I've been having is that I downloaded mine via Steam, and it's been doing a lot of disconnecting. I can't even load it through Steam. I have to exit Steam and find out my hard drive and load it, and then it will work 70% of the time. I do enjoy the gameplay a lot. It's I kind of miss no storyline, but then again, it's PvP. How much of a storyline can you put? But I do really enjoy it. It's a great game. A little demanding on the PC. You wouldn't believe how challenging it was to get me the footage that I'll be showing you. I really enjoyed the cars because I love just cars in games. I just find that they enhance the gameplay, and the cars in this game are really good. The only thing I don't like about them is that there's no like medium speed. It's either really fast or really slow. That kind of sucks. But you can do a lot of customization to your car. I'd compare it to, for those of you who've played Need for Speed Most Wanted customization, it's around there. And it's all really good. Cameron, anything else you'd like to add?
Um, as this is a free-to-play game, a lot of fears of people is the weapons in the cash shop. The weapons in this cash shop actually are not too overpowered. They have their own benefits and their own downsides. Um, Definitely nothing to worry about. It shouldn't keep you from playing the game, in my opinion. The gameplay, like I said, it's simple. It can get repetitive, but it's varied enough to the point where it's fun. It may be kind of hard to describe, but everything you do in the game is pretty much controlled by the F button. As far as like getting in cars, bombing places, arresting people. But at the same time, doing this against human players while not trying not to die is very exciting. The game world's pretty beautiful, I gotta say.
Also,
Um,
teamwork is very important in this game, which is a great aspect because, like, a lot of multiplayer games nowadays is every man for himself, even if you're on teams.
yes, you can lone wolf it, but it's teamwork. With teamwork, the game is a lot more fun and a lot more viable at higher threat levels. How that works is there's two different levels in the game. There's threat and there's rating. Rating is based on your contacts. You level them up by doing missions and yada yada. Whereas threat is your mission performance. So if you start doing really good, like getting like 20 kills, no deaths, and yada yada, and you do all of the mission objectives all by yourself, just being really crazy and doing all those good things, you'll go from it goes from green, bronze, silver, and then gold. At gold, which is what me and Thomas both are, just because we teamed up together, not because we're actually really good. Actually, Thomas is a fantastic driver, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
Um, but how it works out is at that level, it's you kind of really want to have a team, just because you usually run into like clans of like 4 people with Vent and Skype running, and they're able to tell each other what's going on within seconds of you doing something. So I mean, being with like 4 people that just started playing together and don't have microphones, and randomly grouping up with people, and then going against a clan that's been playing it together for like weeks. Obviously, it's pretty safe bet to say that the clan's gonna win. So it's good thing to find your own little group. But that's not to say that playing the game lone wolf isn't a bad idea, because I do it and Thomas doesn't, and while we do run into our issues, it's still a pretty enjoyable game.
It really is, and also another thing about the going at lone wolf is that instead of having the enemy give me issues, I had a team it paired me with give me issues because they were trying to do a clan style only them. So whenever I tried to complete an objective to get experience, they would stun me with their cop weapons. I wouldn't be able to move, and they'd complete the objective, and that's not fun. For them to do all the work and me to just get stunned and killed.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that I should bring this up. APB is definitely a game where griefers are welcomed. Not mental griefing, like you can't. Well, you will not get banned if you start cursing at people in chat, because like I say, APB happens to be one of the most rage-inducing games I've ever seen. For not just me, for a lot of people, especially me. I gotta say, I used to like yell at it. Nowadays, I'm a little bit more relaxed, but I've got to say that the game is definitely rage inducing. You will see people crying in general chat and whatnot. But to say though, like griefing, you can like get dump trucks and slam into other people's cars. You could block mission objectives, which is actually not allowed. So completely ignore that last one. And I mean, all around you can be an asshat and get away with it. You obviously can't be racist or anything like that, which is obviously good, because I mean, we don't like racist pricks in our games, but
No, I really don't.
but all in all, it's a game where you can do what you want, be what you want, and just have a good time.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I mean, even though there's not really many getting kicked for doing bad things, not many people do it. Everyone who plays this game is kind of like a good community that's like, this is how you play it, we're nice to each other, we play it correctly, and we play to win.
Yep.
So, Cameron, if that's all you have to say, what would you give this game on a 1 to 10 scale, and is it worth downloading?
Um, I have to give it 8 out of 10, just because I've put so much time into it, and I really enjoy the game. It's fun. I can go play it right now and still have a good time. There's always something to work towards too. Even if it's just customization. I mean, after you complete everything, which is several 100 hours of work, you can just sit around, create new outfits, have a good time. Music. There's a music creator I should add, so you can create all your favorite songs on hand and let people listen to them in game. The game has a last FM system, meaning like if somebody who has the same song as you, they can listen to it while you're driving around in the car, which is a very cool. Doesn't work as often as you would want it to, obviously, because a lot of people rarely have the same MP3 files exactly. Um, but all in all, the game is fantastic in my opinion. It does have simplistic gameplay. It does have a very little story. But if you were to get into it and do a bit of research, you will find that that they create a pretty interesting world. Um, Short to say that they just gave a bunch people a bunch of guns and said go free. But all in all, I give it an 8 out of 10, and it is a must download. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. It's definitely PC power consuming. My old laptop, which was 2.0 gigahertz and 4 gigs RAM, was able to run it at 30 frames if I'm lucky, and I was able to, and that's where I clocked at least 3/4 of my APB time. So that should tell you that even with a little bit uh, gameplay performance, you can definitely enjoy it. Whereas my new computer gets about 60 constant, and it's a lot better because the game looks pretty and whatnot. But if your computer can handle it, it's a definite download. If not, maybe try it. I definitely think that you would enjoy yourself if you enjoy Grand Theft Auto and games like that.
Alright, so I would give it a 7 out of 10, and that would be because, one, the connectivity issues. I download it through Steam. I cannot connect if I load it from Steam. I have to completely close out anything Steam related on my computer. And I have to go find it on my hard drive and boot it up. And then it works 70% of the time. And then, also just like, in my opinion, you really do need a team, so the only person I know who plays it is Cameron, so unless I have Cameron, I can't really play.
Hello.
And then also finally just like, you need to put time in it to get the good stuff. And then so for download, I would say it's a maybe. Look to see if your computer can handle it. To give you an idea of the graphics, the gameplay that I'll be showing you is on low settings, so fraps could also record, which even then I had some issues. And so it goes much, much higher. That was as low as I get the settings. And I would definitely say it's a maybe to download if your computer can handle it. We'll put the link to Steam and to G1's website. Steam is not recommended, has issues loading, and that kind of thing. But definitely check it out, look at the performance settings, and try it. Alright, so this concludes this video. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.